Hello, my shining stars. Welcome to the first Lunar Day channel. I'm changing my boots that made for walking to the gardening boots, and we will start planting. Today, I will tell you more about the lunar phases and the plants. Hello, my shining stars. Yes, I'm looking a little bit different today because I started the painting of the cabinets, as you can see. Lots of work. It's a new moon and it's time to plant some new plants that already established a good root system. And when there is a new moon, it's nice to plant something that you expect to grow to a full bloom or create some fruit. So when there is a new moon, the energy goes towards the sky, towards the moon. So the leaf or blossom areas will be the most successful and will grow fast. If you want something to have like magical properties or some herbs, it should be a full moon. When you cut those plants on a full moon, they have the most of the healing property in herbs in the leaf area. After the full moon, the energy and the juices come to the root system, and the plants that will develop the root system after the full moon, the roots are being developed, or any vegetables that are under the ground level. Today we will be planting my rose that was here for half a month, and it's time for her to find a bigger pot because this baby grew out of this little flower pot. Yes, about the cabinets, these are plastic wraps of the MDF cabinets. So if it's interesting for anybody, I can show you how I removed, as you can see, the old skin, and then we polished it, and then primer, and after the primer it will be painted. Lots of work, but let's go and plant this pretty rose. Did you know that your garden listens to the moon? Yep, every root, leaf, and petal dances to her rhythm. Today we will talk about how to plant, prune, and harvest with the power of lunar phases, just like the old masters did. And trust me, your tomatoes will thank you. In the dark stillness of the new moon, when the sky looks empty, all the plant's juices dive deep underground into the roots, perfect for resting and reorganizing your little Eden. Then comes the crescent moon, and the garden wakes up. Life moves upward. The sap flows from the root to leaf, and stems stretch towards the sky. It's a golden time to plant your top crops like lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and herbs, anything that grows above the ground. Fun fact, during the waxing moon, plants can grow up to 20% faster. You can transplant too. Roots are forgiving while energy is rising. And what happens in the full moon? At this moment, plants are at their juiciest. Fruits and herbs taste their best. The medical herbs have magic properties in the leaf area, but here is a twist. It's also a crisis point. The plant is wide open and vulnerable. Avoid sowing and replanting here. Better to harvest and admire your garden's glory. This is when the garden holds their breath, shimmering and full. Waning moon, time to go deep. As the moon begins to shrink, energy flows back down. The roots call the show now. This is the phase of carrots, potatoes, beets, all those earthy beauties that grow below the surface. It's also the best time to prune, weed, and loosen the soil. The garden turns inward, like us, after a long day. Time to nourish the roots. Here is a quick lunar calendar. New moon is better rest, plan and observe. Waxing moon, plant leafy greens and fruits. Full moon, harvest, no planting. Waning moon, plant root crops, prune and weed. When there is a new moon and the moon starts growing, the plants and leafy part of the plant start growing. After the full moon, the moon is waning, so the plant juices go downwards in the roots. And of course, use the common sense and check always the weather, trust your own hands, what you see, and don't panic if the moon's not perfect today. Wait a day or two, nature always gives you another chance. And yes, no matter the moon, good soil, compost, and love always win. Like everything in our life, it's all about timing, cosmic timing. So next time you plant, do it with the moon and let your veggies rise with the stars. I also have a lunar guide for every lunar day of the month, and you can check lots of useful information and not just about gardening. Depends on the lunar cycle. There is different energy of each lunar day. This book is available on Kindle Amazon, and I can see that it's very successful strategy. My lettuce, my tomatoes and bell peppers are growing much faster after the new moon, and the roses that were planted after the full moon, they developed a great root system. I hope it's helpful. Leave your comments under this video. I appreciate your likes, comments, and support. See you in my future videos. Goodbye.